cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. Darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy. You could save me from my isolation. It's too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy. You could save me from my isolation. It's too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation.
What is up, everybody? It's DallyItUp here. We are live. Those of you that typically join in and watch my streams are a little confused as to what's going on. So this is actually something for my home fantasy football league. Those of you that don't know, fantasy football is a big part of my life. I love it. Play it every year. I have for like over a decade. Absolutely love fantasy football. And so for my home league this year, usually what we've done in years past is we'll like all join in on like a March Madness type setup where we will all put a bracket in, and then whoever's got the best bracket drafts, and then you go backwards from there for determining the draft order for when the fantasy football draft starts. And this year, what we're doing instead is, because it was a little late on filling it and figuring out who all was going to be in it, it was much past March. And so I actually came up with the idea of what we're doing today is on Madden 22, we are actually creating a franchise. Each of us have picked a team to represent us for this, and it's going to go based on the finish. So the way it works is the team that wins the Super Bowl, and it may be none of our teams that wins the Super Bowl, but essentially playoff finish comes first, and then record. And so if you tie in the playoffs, like both of you get eliminated in the same round, it's going to go off a record, but it's going to go off a finish first. So even if you had a worse record but your team won the Super Bowl, that team's going to pick first. But other than that, it's going to go off of a record instead. Now, the tiebreaker in the event there is two teams that end with the exact same record, and we're trying to figure out what order, is I'm just going to simulate a second season, and whichever team does better in that season is going to be what we use. So if you have any questions about anything, those of you that are watching the stream just tuning in and curious, or those of you from the league that are watching, feel free to drop it in the chat. I haven't adjusted my settings yet on here for the chat, so like whenever you have well, you know what? I don't think I put... Yeah, let me put this back here. There we go. Now the chat will pop up over it. I haven't adjusted the settings in my chat. It still blocks a lot of things that pop up for review. So if you see it pop up that your message you put was for review, just reword it and post it in here. I haven't adjusted that yet. I need to fix it. It was set up years ago and blocks a lot of like basic stuff I don't care about, like just basic cussing and stuff like that. Like, I really don't care. My main thing was like avoiding the the stuff that's going to offend people, but just cussing I really don't care. So I need to go in and tweak that. So if you get your message in there, I'm going to try to periodically click over and check through that, but I can't see those unless I have the actual YouTube screen pulled up, and I do that by doing this here, and so I can see if there's any that are pending. But for the most part, I'm going to try to have this open so I can see the stream at all times. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and switch this over to the actual game itself. So let's see here. And I actually added something pretty neat down at the bottom you guys are going to like. I did it in the order that we picked our teams in, and it'll gradually adjust as the weeks go on. So now we're over to Madden here, and you can see down in the bottom left the draft order. I currently have it in the order from left to right, first to last, and it's going to be adjusted week by week until we get to the final and figure out what the actual end's going to be. So let's go ahead and get this set up here. All right, so basically, like, I can adjust it at any time by going over here and just kind of flipping these around, moving it back, and then let me go double check it worked. Yeah, so I can go through and flip them around like that on the page that I have to be able to adjust the order at any time. So that's going to be a nice little addition, kind of spice things up, make it fun. All right, so I'm creating this league on the stream so you guys can see there's no funny business here. I'm not cheating or anything like that. So we're going to go to a franchise. And basically what we're doing here for this stream is anytime two of our teams play each other, we are going to watch that game. Now I'm going to set it to like 2-minute quarters, so it's simulated and it's all fast, but we're going to be watching the games that we play each other, and then maybe if there's like a really important like down the wire in the playoffs. We may watch that too, just to see. But all right, so we're gonna create a new league here. We're gonna use, I believe you have to use active, yeah, and start a fantasy draft. Yep. What's up, Zach? All right, now I got everything set up here. Yeah, so you guys can see at any time these teams down here, down on the bottom. Well, I can't actually see it on this, but those teams down there in the bottom left is going to be the draft order anytime. If you're curious, I am the Cardinals. So that's the team I'm rocking with. Just kind of went with it. Let's find them here. Go ahead and choose the Cardinals. The starting point is going to be a fantasy draft. And league settings, let's adjust this here. I don't know that this matters when it's all simulated. But we'll put it on all Madden anyway. League type, is there a way to put it? Okay. Doesn't matter. Trade type, we'll just turn trades off just to make sure there's nothing that changes crazily. Injury, we're going to turn that off. Pre-existing injury is going to be off. Don't care about practice squad stuff. All right. Leave. There we go. Quarter length. That was what I wanted to adjust. What is the minimum? Is it 2? All right, sweet. We can do 1 minute quarters. Awesome. All right. Accelerated clock on. So that'll fly through. We'll turn it off with only being 1 minute quarters. We don't want it to like eat it up. So I believe that's going to be it. Make it private. There we go. You guys can see that. I don't care, but it's all simulated anyway. So all right, we should be good to go now. All right. Fantasy draft, there we go. Roll, we're good. All right, here we go. Let's get right to it. So let me switch this to sim the rest of the draft. All right. 1 second, I'm gonna message this out to a couple leagues, see if anybody's interested in watching it. Bear with me here. You're gonna hear some typing real quick, apologize. But we're going to have some fun with this, see if anybody else wants to join in and watch it. All right. Okay. Get the link real quick one more time. One second, guys. Just gonna be messaging this out to a couple leagues and on Twitter and stuff. See if anybody wants to watch it. It's kind of new. I've never done something like this. We'll see here. Sorry about the clicking. I know it's annoying. Draft. I could probably just mute, but you know. All right. All right, opening the floodworks or the floodgates, whatever. I'm dropping this in like half my leagues. Go. And we'll drop it over on Twitter too. But boom. All right, drop that all over the place. So we'll see if anybody jumps in or not. But without further ado, we're going to get into this. Okay. Get this pulled back up. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, 1 second.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation.
Alright, we're back. Good deal. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's start the fantasy draft. It's going to be completely simulated, and then we're going to go look at the 10 teams that we have here. As you can see down in the bottom corner that way, you can see where they're all at. Let's go ahead, start draft, and we are going to skip to the end of the draft. There we go. Don't get to see anything. Don't get to see any part of the team. Nothing like that. We're all going to find out what our rosters are here just in a minute as soon as this is done. I said there's a total of 10 of us. You can see them down there in the bottom right corner of the screen. And that is the order we picked our teams. It's not the current order, but it will be from left to right. Will be draft order number 1 to 10, and I'll be updating it after every single week. So, again, if any of us play each other in a week, we're going to pick, if multiple of us play each other in 1 week, we're not going to watch all of them. We're just going to watch one game from each week if anybody plays each other. If nobody plays each other, we're going to move on to the next, just because the stakes are added and we get to kind of watch and see if anybody actually has a game against each other. Kind of adds to that fire. So, like, again, this is mostly for us in our league to enjoy. I'm just reaching out, sending this out for anybody else that wants to watch and enjoy it as well. Just a fun idea I had. I think it's going to be a fun way to kind of determine the draft order. So we'll see. Maybe people like it and do it for their home leagues too. I was trying to think of some random way to do it, because you can, like, you know, like I said, we normally do like the March Madness brackets, or you find a random race and bet on cars on like who finishes the best, whatever your team likes doing. And so I was trying to think of something cool that I could do. And once I realized I had Madden on the PC, and those of you that know me from the fantasy football side, I already stream gaming anyway. I was like, well, there we go. I can just use my streaming platform that I already have and set it up that way and do it. And so, and those of you from the streaming side, this is the fantasy football side of me. So welcome in. Let me double check that chat, make sure we don't have anything that's just pending review, because again, I imagine some will, and if so, I apologize for that for sure. But let's go ahead and pop this up here. Yep, none yet, so good. That's all I was making sure, because it'll be like pending review, and I have to approve it to even pop up. Let's see. All right. Okay. There we go. So right off the rip, we're going to get to the regular season. So let's advance to the regular season. Get all the rosters trimmed down to what they're supposed to be. Again, we have no control over any of this. So that's the fun part about all of this. All right, so, oh, wow, right off the rip, we have a game. It's actually me and my wife. My wife has the Titans, I have the Cardinals. So let's look at our teams first. So check out the league, and we're going to look at, I think it's actually viewing your own team, and you can just choose what team you're looking at. So, like, manage roster, and then look at lineup, and then can I view every team like this? Does it kind of see our starters? That's kind of the main thing. Oh, I got Tom Brady. Look at that. So I've got Tom Brady, Julio Jones, Mike Evans, with Jonathan Taylor as a receiver. God, if this was fantasy football, this is a freaking stacked offense. Oh, man. Marvin Jones there. Look at that. It's looking good. Oh, my God. Of course, I have Taysom Hill. Those of you that know me, I absolutely hate Taysom Hill. absolute trash can of an offensive line. So this is definitely not my kind of team I usually get. With some Hunter Henry, we'll take a look at the defense. Defense looking pretty solid, Not bad at all, honestly. All right, so can I see other teams from this screen? I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to do it from the depth chart, or from the roster side to be able to see that. So let me go back, and I think if I go to manage roster and go to depth chart, we'll be able to view everyone else. So what a squad. Definitely happy with that for sure. All right. Let's go down. Chargers is another one. This is, I believe, T Green's team. Colin Kaepernick is your quarterback. He's still in the game. I didn't realize he was still in the game. All right. Running back. He's probably pretty good for Madden, though. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, much better in Madden than he is in real life. Good thing you have Michael Carter, looks like, to back it up. Your wide receivers. It's fullback. Wide receivers, Devontae Adams, Robbie Anderson, T.Y. Hilton. Not bad. And your tight end is Cole Kmet, not bad at all. And then we won't spend any time on the defenses, but I'm sure we have good defenses too. Let's go on down. Chiefs is another one. This is going to be Zach's team. Zach, this is what you got here. Let's go ahead and jump back up to quarterback. There we go. Teddy Bridgewater. Running back. Austin Eckler. Now that's nice. Wide receivers. Surely we make up for it with wide receivers. Justin Jefferson, Tyler Lockett, and Henry Ruggs absolutely speedster in this game. Not bad at all. And then, what we got? Then tight end, I think, was Dawson Knox. So, not bad. Your team probably has a stacked defense, though, if I had to guess. We'll just randomly click on, like, your left end and right end and see. Yeah, Chase Young and Leonard Williams with defensive tackles being. What about your linebackers? Keanu Neal. I won't spend too much on defenses. I'm just curious because that offense wasn't the greatest, but it looks like you got a stacked defense. Probably nice corners too. All right, let's scroll up to the top though, so we can go in order alphabetically. All right, so we've got Bengals. This one here. Trying to remember who picked the Bengals. Drawing a blank for some reason. Who picked the Bengals? Sorry, it'll come back to me. Let's get back to our quarterback here. Derek Carr, not bad. Bengals. Who was Bengals? Was that Christian? I don't remember. Whoever Bengals was, you got Derek Carr, Miles Sanders, and your wide receivers. Calvin Ridley, good on this game. Robert Woods, good on this game. Van Jefferson, solid group of receivers. What you got at tight end? Austin Hooper, not bad. Moving on to the Bills. This is Thundering Hachuli. He's got Travis Kelce at tight end. Well, we'll definitely be able to remember that. There we go. There's probably a faster way to do this. Left shift. Okay, gotcha. Daniel Jones at quarterback. That's rough. Raheem Mostert. That's rough too. What about nice wide receivers there. Looking good. All right. And now he had Travis Kelce at tight end. And then left control, we can go to switch this. We didn't have a Broncos. We did have Buccaneers, which I believe was Ilos. Wide receivers, Cortland Sutton, Allen Robinson, Kenny Galladay. It's a big team right there. And then let's go ahead and switch this up to quarterback. Mac Jones, not horrible. Running back, Sony Michel. And tight end was Dallas Goedert. Solid. All right, so we've done the Bengals, Bills, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Chargers, Chiefs. So we've still got a few more to go. I can just look over here. That's right. We've done, let's see here, Bengals, Bills, Cardinals, Chargers, Chiefs. We still have the Ravens, the Packers, the Rams, the Titans, and that's it. Yeah. I forgot the Buccaneers. We did those two. The Ravens, the Packers, the Rams, and the Titans are what we're looking for now. So I believe it's going to be Ravens next. With tight end is Logan Thomas. And then quarterback is Dak Prescott. There we go. Running back, Melvin Gordon. Nice. And J.K. Dobbins. Fullback, don't care. Didn't mean to click fullback. Wide receiver, Brandon Cooks, Darnell Mooney, Dwayne Eskridge. Is that De'Ami Brown? Yeah. Not bad. All right. So now we've got Packers. I think I passed Packers, actually. Yeah, I did. Packers. All right. Ooh, God, that's never a good sign. Sterling Shepard, your wide receiver 1. Trevor Lawrence. Cordell Patterson. Oh, Lord. Rest in peace, Major Used. This one's bad. This one's real bad. I hope your defense is, like, stacked. Sterling Shepard, Emmanuel Sanders. Is that Tyler Johnson? Oh, goodness gracious. Hopefully you got good tight end. Gerald Everett. Man. Hoping it goes well for you, my guy. Hoping it goes well for you. And then Rams and Titans are all we have left. So Baker at quarterback for the Rams. Joe Mixon at running back. Not bad. This is Nathan's team. We're looking at Michael Thomas, Will Fuller, Jacoby Myers, KJ Osborne. This is solid, actually. Tight end, Pat Fryerman. This is a solid squad. This is a pretty good one. And then last but not least, we've got the Titans. This is my wife's team. Let's see here. Always. What's up? What's up, Chaos or Wolf? All right, Justin Fields. Love him in Madden. Javonte Williams. Man, this is my team, it looks like. Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's nice, and then it falls off quickly after that. Tight end, Tyler Conklin. Not bad, not bad. All right. That is the teams. I believe we looked at everyone's. Bills, yes. Ravens, yes. Packers, yes. Cardinals, yes. Chiefs, yes. Rams, Chargers, Titans, Bengals, and Buccaneers. We watched them all. I missed the Colts lineup. The Colts isn't one of the teams. So if you look down here in the bottom right corner, we all picked a team randomly before we did this. And so I randomized the whole thing, randomized the draft. We got our teams, and now we're simulating the whole season, but we're watching anytime two teams play together. So week 1, we're going to be watching they're 1-minute quarters, so they're going to be quick. We're going to be watching, I wonder if I can watch my own games without, like, messing it up. I think maybe if I go to play, but, like, select in the middle to not do anything. Why does this keep happening? Let me figure this out. I've not played. I barely play Madden. Play season game. There it is. There we go. Skip. Full game, but they're only minute quarters, so it's not actually 60 minutes. I don't think I can watch this. Am I not going to be able to watch any of them? Like, surely to goodness I can. I gotta figure out how. Let me try it with a controller. Maybe, like, that'll make things make more sense. Let's see here. Let me do this, and once it's in-game, we'll see. And if not, I'll just quit and simulate them. Okay, who do you think got this? I don't know. Some of these teams are nice. Some of these teams are real nice. So we'll see. I'm not actually going to play, so, like, just in case you guys are wondering. But this is my team versus my wife's team for week 1. And then we're going to spend the rest of the week, and we're going to find another game we can try to watch if it lets us. All right, and if so, I may have to change, like, who I'm playing. Options. Game controls. No, maybe not. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to be a user for all the teams. Super Sim. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm trying to figure this out as we go. Let me see them hands. Let's see. We'll exit to menu. I think what I need to do is create a user for all the teams, and that'll let me kind of pick to just watch them. But if I'm wrong, apologize, and we'll just simulate. So, game in progress. Yeah, we're going to delete the game that's in progress. Alright. Now, what we're going to do here, instead, let's take a few seconds. We're going to create a character for each of them. There you go. Alright, league. Options probably, actually. User settings, maybe? Nope, probably members. Alright, so let's go through one by one. Packers. Nope. Man, is this really going to do this? I guess we can't watch any games. That's a bummer. I was really hoping so. Let me search that before I just assume and simulate the whole thing. 1 second. It's okay if not. It's still a way to go, but how to watch your franchise games in Madden 22. Alright, let me turn off my desktop audio real quick. I don't want this to copyright if there's any kind of music or anything in there. You guys still hear me talk. I'm just turning off desktop audio so you guys can't hear it. It's going to really improve this whole stream if I can actually watch them. And so let me look this up real quick. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so that part I figured out. Now I probably do still need to create a user for each. How to control multiple teams in Madden 22 franchise. Let's see here. Okay, I figured it out, so we can at least watch them. Although, we'll see here, it may only be my games we can watch. So I'll watch anywhere I play another team. Alright, almost done. Sorry about that. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, yep. Can't do it. Can't do it because of my own mistake, but I now know going forward how to do it. I did an online franchise, and that's what caused it not to be able to be multiple teams, but that's fine. I did figure out how we can at least watch some games. So anytime I play as the Cardinals play another team, we'll be able to watch it. So we're good. Taking forever? Yeah, I know, because I really wanted this to be as good as possible. The best would have been if I did an offline, which I didn't know ahead of time I needed to do. But, however, did figure out how to at least watch when I play another team. So that's fine. We'll do that. All right. Play season game. Full game. And accept. My team is stupid. I don't know how. Like, if this was actually fantasy, like Tom Brady, Mike Evans, Julio Jones, Marvin Jones, Jonathan Taylor. Freaking nutty. Yeah, she's got Jalen Ramsey. Dear Lord. That's why. And that's the cool part about Madden is, like, we're going to be sitting here, like, wondering, like, if things are going to be good or not. Let me turn on the game sound. There we go.
From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
All right, here we go.
Week 1 of the NFL.
So now, what we do is Super Sim. We're going to do Q. We're going to do watch. There we go. End of game. There we go. It's only a minute quarters, guys, so we're going to see. So here we go. This is my team against my wife's team. This is what I wanted. I wanted us to be able to actually watch the game and see how they go. We got a good stop right where they would have been at anyway if they would have left. I don't know if it went to the end zone. God, man, I hate what the Bears are doing to Justin Fields. It's rough. right, here we go.
To get him, to make sure that they had him, and boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big time arm, 4.4 speed, so good.
Not bad, not bad. Little 5-yard play. Again, if you look up at the top, there's only 40 seconds now. There's only a minute in every quarter, so I'm going to see if I may have to adjust that to 2 minutes because you may run into situations where the team who has the ball, Javante, team that has the ball is going to eat up the entire game, and then the other team doesn't even get a shot. So I'll take the L this first week if that's the case, and we'll bump it up if we have to. Accelerated clock's supposed to be off, but it looks like it's doing it anyway.
Intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Can you turn it up a little bit more? Yeah, for sure. Thanks for the heads up. That cut the sound off completely, but you bump it up to there. Let me know if it's too loud now, but it should be much better.
On first down, Fields. Throwing the out route.
Yeah, see, there's only been 2 plays in 1 quarter, so I'll bump up the time a little bit here and I'll leave accelerated clock on.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Or should I quit before this is in? I probably should, just to make sure it's fair across the season, because I don't want something to happen where she fumbles and then doesn't even get a chance to redeem herself for the rest of the game. They're calling timeouts. I guess that's true. You can do timeouts, so it's really going to be 2 drives. So we'll fix it after this game. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, see, this puts my team in a rough spot to try, but at least you get the ball back after the half. Does it sound better now? Should be better. It's almost at the yellow, so it should be much better now.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all?
That's what's so cool. None of us knew anything about going into this. Who? Oh, Fields slide. Oh, but they got to burn that timeout. Oh, they're gonna. Oh man, see, accelerated clock should be off, but it's not. So I definitely want to bump it up because of that. You lose so much time because of that. They're gonna end up kicking a field goal. Yeah, there's not enough time. That's a little unfair. We're learning though. We're learning. Let me quit here and bump it up. We'll do 3-minute quarters. So it's a little bit more fair. Because you're gonna in that situation, I was thinking it was gonna be unfair to the other team because they're gonna eat it all up. But in reality, if you don't get down there, you have no time for anything. You end up kicking a field goal on 2nd down. So let me go back in. Now that we finally got everything rolling, we'll be good from this point forward. So delete that. Get back in here. Adjust the quarter to 3 minutes. Make sure accelerated clock is off. And if it's still doing it, I really have no control over it at that point. But at least we have a little bit more time per quarter. It was 2 plays. And the first quarter is already over. So, all right, let's see here. Franchise settings, league settings. Yeah, I was going to do 3. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3 minutes is going to be a lot better. Nope, it's going to be scrolling super slow. Oh, good. This game's made for a console, not a PC. So, quarter length. There we go. Let's bump that up to 3 minutes. Accelerated clock says off. So, minimum play clock time. Can I even adjust that? No. On. I turned it off, but it's still doing it. So, oh, good. All right, so we've got 3-minute quarters now. Now we'll be able to actually go. So home, play season game, full game, and accept. Oh, see, look, my team I thought is stacked, but they're only 78 overall, and they're 81 overall. So in Madden world, my team's really not that good. They look stacked because of the players, and considering fantasy, seems like they're a lot better, but they're really not. All right, so now skip that and super sim. And change the speed to slow where we watch every play. And we're going to jump forward to the end of the game. There we go. All right. Now we're back. This is official. 3-minute quarters. I thought a minute was going to be fine with no accelerated clock, but it still does it. And so it was eating up 20 seconds, and you only have 60 to work with. So, all right. Let's go. Now we're kicked back. We're relaxed. We get to watch this together. See how things go. Again, every week that I play somebody, we'll be able to watch the game. So hopefully this isn't the only one.
22 years of age, it's Justin Fields.
All right. Man, I'm so excited for NFL. All right, here we go. So it said like page up and page down to change the view. I don't even know where that is. Honestly, like on a keyboard, I don't think I've ever used page up and page down. I don't know if anybody knows where that is. Oh, there it is.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
Dang, Javante's eating.
Forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I thought it was this. Didn't seem to be doing anything though. Oh well, that's fine. It's a good view. I just wondered if we get like a more like NFL based one.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
For the first time, didn't they just run it, or is that Jamal or Damien? Somebody.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches.
Yeah, this is if those of you that are just now watching and catching up, this is my team, the Cardinals, versus my wife's team, the Titans. So like this actually matters on how our draft may turn out. Like it may end up being something that plays into a role. And I'm full up, set up, ready. I even brought nachos. I don't eat on stream, but we are now.
Now Williams running left. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They give it to Williams.
Get him. There we go.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pick.
Come on, get this stop. Get this stop. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Let's go. Let's go.
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Come on, punt it, punt it, punt it, punt it. Let's go. 4th one. Nobody punts on 4th and wouldn't Madden, but I'll take it.
I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him
just there. Let's go. Well, there's a way to skip the replays without like messing up the sim. There we go. Who do I have back there? Who's my punt returner? Oh, it don't matter. A fair catch. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, man. Oh, you let it go, and now we're pinned.
So here are the Cardinals now with a long field ahead.
Tom Brady.
Led out by their now 44-year-old quarterback playing in his 22nd NFL
Jesus, man.
season.
And that was last year.
The great Tom Brady.
So
this is Madden 22.
Game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is.
All right, come on, let's get him.
Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just get yourself.
Ooh, did we catch that? Yes, let's go. Who's that, Julio?
You can trust. You might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
We're scoreless after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Oh, get him, Taylor.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you're a Colts man, aren't you, Chaos?
From the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they get him down, but not before.
That Brady-Julio connection. I wonder if we're going to see it this year. Like, is Julio washed or is he going to be good?
More than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Come on, come on.
They don't need to
Wash. That's kind of my thoughts too, man. I think he's worth a really, really late pick, but the guy in our draft we just did took him way earlier.
They'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49.
Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts too, because half the team is dealing with injuries right now, but I don't know, man. He just looked so bad last year. We'll see. Yeah, that just to kind of catch up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Ilos is your brother, right? But like him and Nathan destroyed my strategy because he was talking about, like, man, you passed up a lot of wide receivers. taking Travis Etienne. I have 2 wide receivers that I was hoping to get, and I was fine with either. I was going to target both. And at the beginning, the 6-1 and the 6-2, 2 guys are projected to go in the 7th and 8th round, or both 7th, depending on how it lays out. Oh, come on. Both 7th, depending on how it lays out. Mike Williams and Cortland Sutton. I was going to try to take Mike Williams with my 6th and hope maybe get Cortland Sutton with my 7th. So that was my plan. Like, I took Travis Etienne, and then James Conner made it all the way back to him. I'm like, all right, I'll take him again. I'll take another running back. And then the next one went through, and sure enough, bam, bam. Both the guys that I want. Yeah, I know, sack. Get out of here. Sure enough, like, bam, bam, they both went. I was like, oh, my God. I was tilting so hard. So I was like, there's no way. I literally looked at my wife, and I was like, can they hear me? Because I was literally talking about them. I was like, if they can, I think they can hear me. I was like, because I'm like, it's all good. I'm targeting these guys, hopefully. And sure enough, back to back, Mike Williams, Cortland Sutton. I was like, oh my God, what just happened? And I went full tilt. Like, I was glad I took DJ Moore earlier, and then it was just piecing it together after that. It was rough. No, you got to stop in my field goal range at least. Dang it. God, that sack killed us. My field goal range, who's my kicker? Okay, good. Oh, Julio dropped it too. But it would have been short anyway. All right, come on. Who is this? Who's the kicker? Yes, let's go. All right, we took the lead. We took the lead. Nathan's reaction when I snagged Gabe Davis from him was great. See, I actually almost took him. Right before that, I was so torn on Darnell Mooney and Gabe Davis, but I just think Darnell Mooney and Cole Kmet's going to be that whole offense. And so, like, I had to go with him. But I almost went Darnell Mooney because I knew I was going to be taking Cole Kmet later. Or I almost went Gabe Davis because I knew I was going to take Darnell Mooney later. But I was like, I couldn't do it. I had to take Mooney, but, man, I almost took Gabe Davis. He's going to be so good, man. I don't know what they were doing. I know you reacted the same way I did. Everybody was taking running backs. Like, I've done so many mock drafts for that league, and, like, it was Mahomes or Herbert. Like, either one was my pick. At no point did I ever even consider Josh Allen. And then, bam, Jonathan Taylor. Bam, Najee Harris. I'm like, what is happening? I was like, Jesus, Fields. I was like, I'll gladly take Josh Allen at the 103. Are they going to get into field goal range before half? No. Get him down. I was in between Davis and I forget who, and I had to get Davis. Yeah, it was between those two for me, so I don't know who after that would have been. I was blown away that Corey Davis went before Garrett Wilson. That was insane. Oh my, tackle him! No shot they get in the freaking field goal range here before the half. I knew Josh Allen was going to fall to you, but I was happy to get Herbert. See, I was fully prepared to get Herbert. Herbert is the one guy I think could finish better than Allen this year, but he's my number 2 quarterback. And then you got him, and I was like, I could not believe. I kind of figured I maybe would have gotten Herbert regardless because I felt it was going to go Josh Allen and then Jonathan Taylor. Because I felt like Jonathan Taylor was going to go. But dude, Najee, there's about 4 or 5 running backs I'd take over Najee Harris. And he went number 2 overall. I was like, shoot, yeah, sign me up for that.
On first down, it's Fields.
Which that was Mason and his team. What is happening with Fields? Is this field goal range? Oh, man, is this field goal range? Oh, my God, it is. Oh, no. Come on. Miss this. Misses. This is long. No, dang it. All right, fair play, Kelsey. We're tied. Dang it.
So a big play before the half to get
man. I can't believe they got into field goal range. No, give me a kick return right here. Give me a kick return right here. I don't even know who this is. Wow, that didn't happen. You got freaking flat.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to our
God, this is messy.
Find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what to say in the stream.
16 games here
I felt like my wife was like
take our first trip
offensive.
around the NFL. We'll start out in Indy. Seattle and
Or we might be able to see some people's games.
Indianapolis. And it's the Seahawks.
I never thought about this part.
In the second quarter. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow.
Plus, like, everybody watching knows you as that. Oh, Bengals. Can't remember who this is. Is it Christian? Woo! They're getting clapped, whoever it is.
Justin Herbert has thrown a touchdown pass.
So we got anyone else? Ah, nobody on this one. I don't know who the Bengals is. I'm pretty sure it's Christian, but I could be wrong. They're getting clapped.
Over the visiting 49ers. Cedric Wilson, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected.
Man, I can't believe he got into that. I was hoping one of the top tier QBs fell to me at 10. Bro, I don't know. I literally was looking at, well, she ended up with Mahomes, I think. I was looking at Kelsey, my wife's. It is awkward calling her Kelsey. I don't ever call her that. I was looking at her and I was like, I can't believe you got Mahomes. And we were looking at the react. I was like, what is happening? I was like, why is nobody taking quarterbacks? This is super flex. And then sure enough, you're able to double tap Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey. I'm like, oh my god. Like, that's one of those things where, like, yes, it's risky because Christian McCaffrey could be hurt, but when he's healthy, he destroys. He did last year too. And so it was like, if he ends up staying healthy, like, you smashed at the back of the draft. Brady, hold up, man. You can't be doing that. Throw that ball. He saw Justin Fields getting some of that action. He wanted some. Come on, man. You can't be doing that. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Okay. Turned it into better than I wanted. Or better than I thought it was going to be. Come on. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. We already know that's a good connection, Brady to Evans. Although on a slant, you don't see that much. He doesn't care for real. He's like, nah, I'm 44. Ate that avocado ice cream. I'm going to get out here and get this first down. Literally got tackled at line of scrimmage. Because he got like a 7 speed. I'm glad we got the first down. Let's keep it moving. We need a touchdown here.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
What's the penalty?
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about
Come on, man. Yeah, for real. Forrest Lamp. Come on now, dude.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
God, 1st and 20. Dear Lord.
Throwing now is Brady. And this completes a Henry over the middle.
Was that like 7?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
6? Okay.
A nice little game.
We'll take it, but come on. We still got 14 to go.
Throwing again on
Taylor.
second down. Brady.
Oh, man.
Complete to Troutman right side.
Should have hit Taylor on that.
Charges the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 7 is doable. Come on. Come on. Need Julio or Evans here. What are you doing? No! Why are you checking down? You're Brady. I say that. He checks down. I'm telling you. Actually makes perfect sense. Dang it, man.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions down.
Come on, I need my defense to step up because all she's got to do is get in the field goal range to beat me. There's only 3-minute quarters. You don't have a whole lot of time to work with.
Here comes the Cardinals.
Dang it, man. Come on, pin him back. Pin him back.
First time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sideline.
Bro.
And the punt over the
Oh my God, what is happening? Who's that punter? Get him off my team.
Get the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's been busy.
God, Fields just tearing it up, man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much.
By the way, all of you watching, just to help out, you definitely don't have to, but if you haven't subbed, do so. But the main thing is dropping a like. That helps a ton. Makes my other stuff pop up more the more my stuff's liked. So definitely appreciate it while you're here. Get him, get him, get him. I need a turnover. I need an interception. I need a fumble. I need something right here. Come on. Into the 3rd. Dang, she's going to come out here and beat me week 1.
Sports.
Come on.
On second down, Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Yeah.
Just not a whole lot of room.
Is that Bills punter you guys got that sent it like 80 yards?
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That was ridiculous.
From the gun, here's Fields.
No! Man, this is going to happen, isn't it?
The Titans first down as they're
It's going to happen, isn't it? Yeah, punk. Yeah, I've seen him. I know his name, but yeah.
And CD, I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting
Man.
to understand how to play the game.
This is not looking good. Not looking good.
Dazzling plays, they'll come. And with
Would say for the home team, but
we're seeing him
Titans are the
make
home
game
team. It's looking good for the home team.
plays and the right reads.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams.
Oh my God, no.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
2-minute warning. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. We need a turnover.
Second and 1. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a shot.
Oh, man, I thought it was the other guy. I was like, that's a pick.
Inside the 35 and just
Ah,
short
man.
of the 30.
He's tearing us up.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Good shot, good shot, good shot.
Right at the line of scrimmage, just no
Oh, no, they're
coverage
calling
to be
timeouts.
found
This is bad.
whatsoever. Second
This is
and
bad.
10.
We got like no time. Yeah, it ain't looking good. Ain't looking good.
Again, it's Williams.
Get him. Let's go. Let's go. Keep running that ball. For no reason, so you can call another timeout.
As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down?
Sack.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Oh,
And
God.
he stopped at the 27-yard
That's our timeout, ain't it?
line, short of the first down marker. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final time.
Oh, those are all my timeouts. I wasn't even thinking.
Still a
Yeah.
minute 20 left to go in the game.
That was a smart play by them. Come on, miss it, miss it, miss it.
Patterson's kick is good.
No, God, we got 1:16 to get down there and tie. Come on, Brady. This is what you're made for.
We still wait on the first
Man, we got some drama in the
Second
first
field
game.
goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
Come on.
Tom Brady in the offense. Down 6-3. 1:12 to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10.
This is what you're built for, Brady. Come on. I only like Tom Brady, but I gotta root for him now.
Back
Come
to
on.
throw, Brady.
Get there. We can't be doing these little underneath. Y'all ain't got timeouts.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the
Oh,
play.
come on. We gotta get more than that.
Making a second down.
Oh, that's all we're doing? Come on, man. This ain't gonna work.
Before he takes it across the
Ain't gonna work.
40-yard line. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds.
Over and over again, dude. What are we doing?
This into the hands of Taylor. And
What are we doing? We don't have time for this.
before he gets into enemy territory.
We don't have time for this. You cannot. We're gonna run out of time.
Throw is
We're gonna run out of time.
left
Kneel it, kneel it, spike it, something, spike it, spike it, spike it, spike it, spike it, spike it. God dang it, dude. No!
So this one, a Tennessee Titan.
Dang it, man.
And with that, our journey begins, Charles.
Ah.
In the books, gonna be a great season.
Oh, man,
GG.
so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game?
It's
right
not gonna work. You ain't got enough time and no timeouts. You gotta get to the outside or something. Come on.
The exciting
Dang it.
time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
God, they ran all over us. This ain't gonna be good.
Tennessee, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out.
Can't beat me for real. Even in a simulation where I have no control.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Arizona,
That was fun. That was fun. I'm enjoying this.
here in the opener, and they'll get a home date next week.
Oh, got right for real. Yeah, 3-6. Got destroyed. All right, all right.
players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade.
I'm not touching XP. I'll let everything be done automatically. Alright. So, let's go ahead and advance to next week. And we're going to go look and see how everybody did and adjust the standings accordingly. Again, in this order we're seeing right now, I'm just going to leave them in this order. And it's going to be like wins and losses on one side. So, like, based on that. So, like, if like Bills are number 1 and Ravens are number 2 and they both won, I'm just leaving it. It'll separate itself as we go. So let's see, schedule. Go to league and week 1. All right, let's see how everybody did week 1. Buccaneers won. All right, they're 1-0. Jaguars, they killed actually. Chargers lost. Okay. I guess the easier thing wouldn't be doing this. I don't need to see the games. I need to do the standings is what I need to do. League. I see standings. They're here. There we are. Standings. Alright, NFL. So Ravens number 1 right now. Bills, so we're going to leave both of them. Bucks 1 as well. Basically what we'll do is anybody that lost. Let's go down to the L's. Chargers. Alright, let's put them. So Bucks. Oh, didn't want to move it that way. So let's do it this way. There we go. So we're going to do the Bucks. I know for sure 1. Bills 1. Packers 1. Ravens 1. So we know for sure here. Titans, same thing. I know for sure Cardinals lost. Chargers lost. I'm going to guess the rest of us lost, so we'll see. Yeah, Bengals lost. Anybody win that I overlooked? What about the Rams? What did the Rams do? Rams lost. Okay. Bengals lost. I'm pretty sure we saw that. Yeah, Bengals lost. Chargers lost. Chiefs lost. And Cardinals lost. Which is me. Cardinals. Where are we at? Alright, so now we can see here. Titans won. I just want to double check. Titans won. And Packers won. Buccaneers won. Ravens won. And the Bills won. Okay, good. Alright, we move on. Go ahead and simulate to the next week because nobody's Minnesota. Did we win? Come on. Oh my god, we lost again. No. Alright, let's check out these standings again. Alright, so Bills are 2-0. So leave them right there. Buccaneers are 2-0. Ravens are 2-0, so we can still leave all them. What about the Packers? Packers lost. Okay, so the Packers are going to be moving back. We know for sure all 3 of them are 2-0. Alright, so let's keep moving. You know the Packers lost. What about other teams that won? The Titans won. Okay, the Titans lost as well. So they're going to stay where they're at, right there behind the Packers. Alright, let's check the rest of the teams. Chiefs are still 0-2, but the Rams are 1-1 now, so they actually won a game. So let's move the Rams up ahead of us, up behind Titans for now, and then I think Cardinals, Chiefs, Chargers, and Bengals are all still 0-2. Chiefs 0-2, Cardinals 0-2. Did the Bengals win? The Bengals won. Okay, so Bengals are going to go up. Oop. Bengals are going to go up here. Go. Why isn't this swap? There we go. There we go. And then the Cardinals, Chiefs, and Chargers should all be 0-2, I believe. Chargers 0-2. Yep. All right. Good deal. All right. Moving on. Let me double check the chat. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. There we go. Got right. And I'm just dropping donuts out there. Yeah, for sure. It's rough. It's rough out here. What team did you have? I remember Chiefs. Yeah, we're both 0-2. Yep. All right. Going up against the 1-1 Jags. Let's see. Next week's against the Rams, so it's another one we get to watch. The next week. Please, please give me a win. No, I'm 0-3. Oh no. The Rams lost as well. Let's check these standings. Buccaneers are still 3-0. They're the only 3-0 left. They are, so they just bumped up to the number 1 course, Ilos. All right, Buccaneers are 3-0. The Bills are 2-1, and the Ravens are 2-1. So those can stay where they're at. What about the Packers? Okay, the Bengals are 1-2. So the Bengals are still there. Rams are 1-2. Dang, everybody else lost. Or did I overlook the Packers? May have overlooked the Packers. Yeah, Packers are 2-1, so they can stay there as well behind the Ravens, but still ahead. Where are the Titans at? Titans are 1-2 as well. Yeah. So then Titans are 1-2, Rams are 1-2. Yeah, Titans 1-2, Rams 1-2. What are the Bengals? They're 1-2, so those are still good. Now the Chiefs, Cardinals, and Chargers. I know we didn't get one. Did the Chiefs got one, so they're going to be bumping ahead. You got your win. What about the Chargers? They still 0-3 with me. Yeah. Rest in pieces. Me and T Green down here. It's rough out here. All right. Pull this up again. There we go. Mac Jones' noodle arm leading me to glory, for real. Let's go. Let's go. Got a breadstick now, yeah, for sure. Hey, that moved you up. That moved you up. Right now we have the Bills alone with the number 1 pick, and then we've got the Bucks alone with the number 1 pick. Then the Bills, Ravens, and Packers are all tied for the number 2 spot with 2-1, and then the Titans, Rams, Bengals, and Chiefs are all tied after that for that number 6 and on or 5 and on spot with 1-2, and then me and the Chargers are way back at 0-3. So that's where we're at now. All right, time for the next game. This is one we can actually watch because it's me versus the Rams. Not looking good, Chief. Not looking good. Skip. All right. This is fun, though. I like this a lot, actually. This will be something I'll have to do every year. Not as everybody enjoys it. If everybody hates it, I'm like by myself, then of course. But all right. Can we get a home game, please? All right. Speed. Put it on slow. Forward into game. There we go.
Seems like we were just starting training.
All right, me versus Nathan. I don't know if Nathan's here watching or not, but if you are, let's go.
Here comes KJ Osborne.
Click this here to get that off my screen over here. All right. Oh, no. Zoom. There we go.
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about.
Dang. The Jets beat Kelsey's team 34-0.
But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
And that throw behind.
Hey, you won again. Chiefs beat the Eagles 34-28.
Having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside,
That's going to shift you right there ahead, at least ahead of the Titans.
the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The former second
Who's
round
that?
pick. This is Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon guy. I forgot. He's got a really solid squad, too. I didn't look at the overalls.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Moving up in the standings for sure.
First down, then you're able to shut down.
All right,
the
let's
run
see
play on
here.
second.
Let's get him stopped. 3rd and 9. Let's get this stop right here.
Going at the quarterback.
No, why is he that open? Oh, yes, they got to him, though. Let's go.
They're gonna mark him down short.
That's a punt right off the rip.
Yard, if that. They'll get
Let's go,
eight,
let's
but
go.
They're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Certainly not the start they were looking for offensively.
Let's go.
Lost last week on the road.
And they didn't do their job. They're going to feel poorly about that. But what they're going to do is look at the defense and say, can you pick us up?
And a replay, man. Come on.
Defenses can score. We've seen it, right? They can take the ball.
He was wide open. I thought he was going to get that.
Let's see if they can get that done.
Yeah, just something to jumpstart this home crowd. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week.
That was not a good punt. Good deal. Already at the 35, 34. I swear if I'm 5th pick in another league, I'm going to be salty. You sound like Brian. I don't know if you remember him, but he's like always 5th pick. All right, come on, Brady. This is not looking good.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady.
Do something! Oh my God, what is happening? Oh man! Oh, we're not gonna win a game all year.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Good news outweighs it. Are you kidding me? Like, yeah, sure. Like, we didn't lose the ball, but like, let's not be in that situation to begin with.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Brady now to throw.
Get rid of the ball. Man, he's going to drive me nuts with these little underneath. It's the only thing he's throwing.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Brady.
Oh my God, a check down screen. Oh, well, we didn't get it, and that's another punt.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Charles, first drive here, little safe
Go for it.
underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around.
Man, like, I have a superstar fantasy squad, and they are absolute trash.
It's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and
This
run
punter.
and hit people in the open field. Everyone.
Oh, that wasn't bad. Oh, why'd he hold on to it? Oh, man, if we would have got a fumble there, oh, that would have been nice.
And the Rams will go on offense here.
I think I remember him. He drafted with us at Hooters a couple years ago, right? I think so. I think he came. I'm trying to remember, but I believe he did. He was tall and skinny. Yeah, I think he was there, yeah.
Comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them.
Get him, get him, get him. Man, what a... Oh, no, no, no! Oh, man, this is not looking good. I don't know if we should be watching my games.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was there now that you mention it. How was your all's wings and rings? How was that? Man, I love that experience. Where I'm in Texas now, I don't have enough people here to go do that stuff with.
So from the 17,
Not even kidding though, like,
1st and 10.
ever get set up enough to where, like, wealthy enough to just take a weekend off and fly somewhere, like, definitely fantasy weekend is going to be like national holiday for me every year.
Stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This is not looking good, man. Not looking good at all.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
He ended up switching it back to B-Dubs. It was good, though. It wasn't busy, so it was pretty chill. Gotcha. Man, B-Dubs, when they got rid of my spicy barbecue or hot barbecue sauce, like, I've not been back. I got rid of hot barbecue. I used to always get hot barbecue with Chipotle barbecue dry rub in a cup with it and just sprinkle that all over the hot barbecue rings. Oh, my God. That is good. That's good. I reached a point now where, like, I actually like my own wings more than any place I go to. I never thought I'd become that person, but I'm that way with wings and steak now. I'd just rather make it myself. My wings are so good. I found some sauces I really like at HEB, which is a store here in Texas. and basically I boil the wings until they're done, and then I put them in these bowls and just pour the sauce on them. And I put them on a pan with aluminum foil and put some like cracked salt, cracked pepper, and some fajita seasoning that we have here, and air fry for 10 minutes. Take them out, flip them over, and then same seasoning on the other side, air fry for 5 more minutes, and it's golden. I know with my dad's wings and his sauce. Yeah, I'd probably eventually like to look into making sauces, but that stuff's hard from what I understand. And we're down. This ain't looking good. I'm glad we were able to hold that to 3, though. I don't know that we got enough time to do anything this quarter. Oh, yeah, we do. Still 2 minutes. God, they kick it perfectly to not be able to just kneel it. They never make it to the 25.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Come on, let's see a touchdown. We've not seen a touchdown yet.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second.
Let's let Jonathan Taylor rip one for 70 here. 80. He's 77 yards.
As they begin with a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, man, I thought that was it, but he cut back in for some reason. He just makes buffalo medium sauce, and it's super easy. Just a ton of butter and some stuff thrown in a little pan. Yeah, if I don't have those sauces I do buffalo. So, like, HEB here has 3 sauces that I love, and I get all 3 of them every time, and it's a spicy barbecue. That's my least favorite of the 3. Ironically, I thought it would have been my favorite. But the spicy barbecue, then their version of mango habanero, and then the last one's garlic parmesan. All 3 of those sauces are so good. Did we get it? Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep it moving. Go, Taylor. Come on, you got to be moving after that. Bills lost. Showed it at the bottom just now, so Thunder and Steam lost. Another one to Taylor. Keep it going. Keep it going. I'm fine with that with this much time, but when we had no time.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. On 1st down, Brady. To the right side, complete to Taylor.
See, man, the amount of PPR points you're getting with Jonathan Taylor in this game.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Brady to throw again. This complete to Jones.
Another 1st down. Like, we're keeping it moving. I think we can at least tie it before halftime. We got to make the kick, though, of course.
Under a minute to go in this 1st half. Could we get a touchdown in this 1st half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw.
Come on, that was the last thing that we needed. Throw the ball away. Oh, man.
From midfield, here's Brady.
What are you doing?
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Oh, my God. What is this?
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
3rd and 36. This is a joke. This is an actual joke, and it's a check down. Of course it is.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Oh, man. This is bad. Oh, my God.
With 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
It was set up so nicely. We were there. We were going to tie right before halftime. And then back-to-back huge sacks. Oh, my God. What just happened?
39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That one's rough. That's a tough pill to swallow there.
Run it out as they start on the ground.
End the quarter, please. Just end it. All right, let's see if we can catch up on some other teams in the league. See if we can see anything. I think I've seen most of them. I think if I remember correctly, Chiefs lost, Titans lost. Or Chiefs won, Titans lost, Bills lost. I think that's all I saw so far. God, I can't believe that just happened. All right, what we got? Who we got?
We'll begin out west at Levi
All right,
Stadium in Santa Clara.
that's none of us.
And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one.
Man, they've been following the Seahawks. They were last week too. All right, who's next?
We'll head east to Cincinnati.
Bengals, yeah, they did them last week too. Bengals, they got beat.
Jaguars that go home with the victory. Aaron Rodgers, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Finally, let's get up to the place they call
Packers. Hey, we can see if the Packers won or not.
Wisconsin to see what's
Oh,
happening.
it's tied at halftime. Man, that's a tease.
All tied against the
That's a
visiting
tease.
Steelers.
We'll see what happens with the Packers there. See if Major Hughes can get a dub.
Meanwhile, in our game, not much happening on the scoreboard. Just
Yeah.
a lone field goal in that first half. For the
God,
Cardinals
Brady,
in the
why didn't
second
you throw
half,
the freaking
maybe
ball
we
away?
get a touchdown
God.
pass. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Were we in field goal range? I think we were. If we weren't, we were really close, and that last like 7-yard dump off would have put it there. But instead, we end up 3rd and 36.
Still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Come on.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build
Finally.
on their lead.
Finally, we get to kneel it.
Get started. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25. The spotlight
It's about time.
focuses on the quarterback.
All the kicks are like right to the 1-yard line.
And maybe he's
Yeah, it's been bad since the start. This has been awful.
playing pretty well.
Our offensive line, I knew it. As soon as I saw this team, I was like, oh, look at that. And I was like, oh, God, that offensive line.
Around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day.
But people, anytime I do these Madden leagues and I'm drafting, people always look at me like I'm crazy because I'm taking like Zach Martin in round 1. I'm like, nah, like that protection. See, now they're doing good, but he's holding the ball so long. What are you?
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive.
What is that? Like 3 out of the last 4 plays we've watched have been sacks, not counting the kickoff. Or I guess like the Rams got the ball for a little bit. 3 of the last offensive plays from the Cardinals we've watched. 3 of the last 4 have been sacks. This is, oh my God.
On that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
This is just like everybody showing up to watch my friggin' team just suck. Come on, I need a bomb here. Take it all the way.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp.
Taylor, put us on your back. Brady can't, apparently.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
But the only reason this game's close is because he has Baker Mayfield.
Line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
3rd and 15, man. You can't be doing this. Like every 3rd down, it's like greater than 10 yards. And he does these little check downs every time.
Hunter Henry brings it in.
Oh, this is hard to watch. This is hard to watch. My team is awful.
Well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check.
I'm feeling Baker Mayfield's actually going to play pretty well. I think he will too. The only thing, I think he'll get off to a slow start. I think their schedule's not the greatest, if I remember correctly. I have to look. But like the fact that like the coach is doing that stupid, we're not naming a starter yet, and like they're splitting reps with the first team, like between him and Darnold, you're just wasting time. You know it's going to be Baker. Like give him all the work and let him get acclimated. Like you're setting himself up for like starting from behind. God, look at those blocks, man. Look at those blocks. All right, we got through, though. God, he stiff-armed. Oh, I thought it was a fumble. That's somebody's foot, I guess. So, like, I think he'll start off a little slow, and then I think he'll pick it up as the season goes along.
So here are the Rams to take over. They've got
There's no way Darnold... Exactly. That's what everybody said. There's, like, no way. So why are we wasting time with this? Like, why are we doing the whole, well, it might be Baker. It might be Darnold. Like, no one's going to know. I'm fooling everybody. Like, those coaches are so stupid.
for Thomas. It's
Oh my God, my heart sank. My heart sank. I thought it was it.
a good action to this point in the third quarter.
He threw that with so much confidence.
2nd and 10. Now a dump off here.
Brady, why is Baker outplaying you?
Down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He throws balls that are at least 10 yards deep. I don't think I've seen one from Brady pass like 7 yards.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Oh my God, this is bad.
35.
Exactly. That, I mean, everybody in the world knows this. It's like, why are we wasting time? That's what makes their coach so stupid. So like, Baker may still struggle this year because the coach is so bad. Like, they think they're being clever. They think they're like outsmarting everybody. Like, oh, you don't know what we're gonna do. Like, yes, everyone knows it's Baker. What are we doing? And if it's Darnold, you're just dumb.
Mayfield looks to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And This will be a gain of 5 as he
And it's still tied. Pittsburgh, Green Bay down at the bottom and showing it. Who even is the Panthers head coach? Matt Rule. He used to head coach of Baylor. He's a freaking moron. Like he's really good in college, but like NFL, like I don't even know like what he should. Maybe he would have been a decent coordinator, but like it's just the decision making is just so bad. Like I don't get it at all.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll go down here right around the 20.
We're getting destroyed. It's bad. Is this what it's like being a Jets fan? This is rough.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Hit him. Oh my God. Is that a face mask or a horse collar? Half the distance to the goal. Might see our first touchdown here, so at least you guys get some entertainment. Probably what it's like to be a fan of either of the New York. For real, for real. At least the Giants last like 5 years.
So the face mask moves him closer.
I'm not complaining, no. Oh man, I thought they. Oh my God, this is it. That's GG's. Game over. We can't score once, let alone twice. GG. It's another L. Good job, Nathan. Ugh. What are you mad about? You've thrown the ball 2 yards down the field every time you throw the ball. Blame yourself. You're Tom Brady. Blame yourself. Stop acting like Aaron Rodgers.
No, not the way that we've seen these defenses play. Yeah, no doubt about it. They've been rock solid.
Bro, he just like manhandled his way in there. Ugh. At least missed the PAT. Like, give me some hope.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-0.
Oh man.
That time a 6-play drive, and it all culminated in the touchdown.
Ain't the Cardinals' house, that's for sure. That's rough. That's rough.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
There ain't no way we're coming back from this. Come on. We got to do something fast if we even want to have hope. So we got to get a stop, too. And there's only 2.5 minutes. Yeah, it's, I don't even know why I'm hoping. Look at that. 5-yard pass. That's all we see.
Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Brady now on 1st down. Evans has it.
Rough stuff.
And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
All right.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
We'll take it.
Brady to throw. And Jones has it.
Bro, has he thrown anywhere else but like right there? Like, can you see my mount right here? He's going to throw the ball right there at the 30. Oh, no, even shorter. Wow. All right, I'm going to guess where he throws the ball with my mouse. It's going right here. Tight end's on that side. It's going right there. Oh, nope. John Taylor wide open. Go, go, go. Make a cut. Make somebody miss. What was that one? That was at the tackle. I'll take all of them. Stopping a flag, giving me yards. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. And we got an onside, I guess. Hope to God we get it. Honestly, might score more points if you don't want your games. It seems the other games are high score. And that's because the simulation for the other games are not 3-minute quarters. They're the full games. Bro, every time. Every time I get hope, a sack happens. Every time. That's because the simulation's like full, like 15-minute quarters for the other games. Oh, yeah, the Bills got destroyed, 48-23 by the Texans. Yeah, that's why you see the higher scores. Oh, another face mask? First and goal on the 9. What a break. Face mask a bit heavy, though. I've seen that like 5 times this game. Man.
When they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times is inadvertent.
All right, let's see. Get there. Could have took a wild guess where that ball was going. We don't have time for this. It's still an L, even if we get a touchdown, man. That sucks. Same guy. He's wide open.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Bro, what is this game?
And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this
Oh
point.
my God, what is this game?
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Like, we had no shot at winning. No shot at winning.
The Cardinals going to use the
And
first
then we get sacked, and I'm like, it's over with. They get another face mask. It's all the way down, and we throw freaking intercept. Tom Brady, get off my team. Who's my backup? Taysom Hill, put him in there.
on second down. Maybe a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
Bro, this is so bad.
Going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock.
This is
24
this is
seconds to go in the
awful.
game. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
In my misery. Why are we calling timeouts? Just end it.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And they take a knee.
And there it is, the standard
That team
symbol
sucks so
taken
bad.
away means that one team won and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time, not depressed either.
You mentioned to me breaking down the season in quadrants. So the first quadrant is kind of a check, as you said, for okay.
Man.
Not bad.
Yeah, right now they're just holding serve. They look forward to their next 4.
rough.
They can make a surge there.
Rough stuff.
So that'll do it for my
I don't even want to see it. I don't even see it. God, it's so bad. Look at that. Like, literally did better, but it's because you throw 2-yard passes. Your average depth of target is like 3. Come on now.
From Los Angeles. So long, everybody.
This is bad. I hope I play somebody other than Nathan, though. I want to see some, like, out of the bot. Like, I want to see some of y'all's teams. Alright. Everybody else doing auto upgrades. Can I just do this? There we go. Like, all the other CPU teams do that automatically. That's what I was looking for last game. God, 0-4. This is bad. Me and Owen are best friends. Alright, let's advance so you can check these standings. Good lord. That one was painful. Alright. As of week 4. Current standings. Oh, Buccaneers still 4-0. So they're still up top. Go down to our 3-1 teams. Packers are still there. Are the Ravens and Bills still there? Bills are not. Did the Packers lose too? Or the Ravens, I mean? Yeah, Ravens are not. Look at that. But Rams moved up. So let's go ahead and get this open here. Alright, so the Packers leapfrogged both of them, and they are now there. The Rams are with them. We know that for sure. Did the Titans win? I think the Titans lost. I think we saw that. Let's see what else we got here. So the Rams, the Bengals are still 1-3. Are the Titans 1-3 still, I believe? Chargers are 1-3, so they're ahead. They got their dub. Did the Chiefs? Did you win another game to 2? Yeah, you're 2-2 as well. Yeah, so the Chiefs are up here as well. So you're tied for 5th and 6th right now so far, or I think Ravens as well, and Bills. So you're technically tied for 3rd. These 4 are tied, and then Titans. Let's see here, Titans, Chargers, and Titans, Chargers, and Bengals. I think Bengals 1-3, 1-3, 1-3. Yep. So Titans, Chargers, and Bengals, and we are sitting all the way at the back. This is awful. We're the only team so far that are winless. All right, let's move on to next week. That's rough. Right behind the Ravens. Yeah, like you, the Rams, Ravens, and Bills are all together. You're all 2-2. All right. All right, let's advance week. Next week's the Browns, so we're simming that too. So we'll go ahead and sim until we have another game instead of doing it week by week adjustments. Next week is versus the Browns. Next week's the Texans. We'll speed this up for everybody a little bit. And if we don't have another game, is next week. Oh, next week we got the Packers. Nice, okay. All right. Let's see here. Let me double check something. There's another draft I have going on. I want to make sure I don't get autoed or anything in it. I haven't heard about being on the clock, so I don't think I have anything to worry about. Let's see here. Just a second, guys. Just double checking I'm not on the clock in this one. I don't think so. Nope. All right. Yep, nope. Okay. We're good. All right, so we're against the Packers. Let's check and see where we're at. After 7 weeks, let's see what these standings are right now. How are we looking up top? Packers 6-1, Buccaneers 6-1. Anybody else 6-1? So those two are still up top, Packers and Buccaneers. So we'll just leave them as is. Moving on down. Let's see what else we got here. Ravens 4-3. Wow, the next highest is Ravens with 4-3. Rams with 4-3. Do we have anyone else that's 4-3? No. So that's gonna be those two are the next. So Ravens and Rams. Let's go ahead. Who is your team tanking to draft? I don't know. I guess for last year it would have been, shoot, I don't even know. Who's the best player from last year? I mean, none of the quarterbacks. All right, so it's going to be the Ravens and the Rams have moved up right there to tied for 3rd and 4th. The Bills are 3-3, so they're still there. Who's with the Bills at 3-3? Got the Bills. Titans are 3-4. Okay, so we have some bye weeks. So what we're gonna do for now is just gonna leave it as is, to where it's gonna be based off wins. So if you got more losses, you'll still be behind them. So right now, technically the Bills and then the Titans. Oh man. So let's adjust that then. So the Titans are gonna be right there, right behind them at 3-4, and then I think we're already out. Bengals are 3-4 as well. So Bengals 3-4. And now we're down to the 2-win teams. Chiefs are 2-5. Cardinals are 1-6. Chargers are 1-5. So we got to win, but we're still in last behind the Chargers. And the Chiefs and Bengals are both at 3. Or Bengals are 3-4, and the Chiefs are at 2-5. Okay. So yeah. So that's our current order right there. So these two, the Packers and Bucks are tied for 1st. The Ravens and Rams are tied for 3rd. The Bills and Titans are tied for 5th. The Bengals are 6th. Chiefs 7th. Chargers 8th. Sorry, I did the math wrong. There should be 10 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, whatever. Add 1 to all those. All right. There we are. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next game. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Do I have any pending review comments yet that I missed? Don't think so. No, it is not over yet. We simulated to the next game. Instead of like doing week by week, we're simming until I have a game where I play somebody, which I do this week against the Packers. So we're going to play this season game. Chip strategy. The Packers are tied for first. I'd love to see me knock them down. Thursday primetime is a home game. Let's get it. My team is absolute garbage. This is bad. Oh, no. They have Khalil Mack. You guys have seen what my offensive line is. This is going to be awful. Just seeing that alone tells me I'm losing. Alright. Change the speed to slow. The game. Here we go. Gonna be rough. We are currently in last. We are the Cardinals, and we are in last place. If you look down there in that corner, and we're going against the Packers, who are tied for first right now. God, I remember looking at this team. Their offense did not look good at all, and they must have a powerhouse defense, is what they're doing, because they're 7-1 or 6-1, whatever it is.
I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in.
See him in action. The major use team. Oh my God, Cordero Patterson's doing that to us. Which he did go off last year, in fairness.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone.
Oh man.
Running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Come on. I want to see a win. Every game that we've been able to watch, we've lost. The only game we have won, my team's 1-6. They're so bad. Those of you just joining in and wondering what's going on, this is my home league, fantasy league, and the way we're determining our draft order this year is we all picked a team to represent us, and I created a Madden franchise, completely simulated a fantasy draft, and then so we had no control over the rosters, and then we're simulating a full season, and it's based on how we finish for how the standings are. However, playoff finish takes priority, then it's going to be record after that. And any ties we have that need to be sorted, I'm just going to simulate an entire season the next year, and based on how they finish on that will be the tiebreaker. So
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
get him, get him, get him. What's the flag? What's the flag? Decline that. Decline. 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 Good. Okay. Get this stop. Come on. Get this stop. Get him. Get him. Get him. Please be holding. Please be holding. Please be holding. Please be holding. Please be holding on the offense. Please. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
So now it appears they're going to
This is what those of you joining, those of you watching, this is what it's been the whole time. We get a huge stop, get an interception, and we roughen the passer for an automatic first down. Oh my God. This is pure misery. This is absolute misery. This has been, oh my goodness. I was like, no way. That's too good to be true, and it was.
72 yards and a touchdown.
Like, you literally can't make this up. This is so bad. You know, none of this is rigged. I'm the one streaming it. My team's absolutely horrible. I was hoping to be at least in the middle. I think I'm going to be dead last on the turn.
Second and two is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss
Come on.
that bad boy.
Get an interception, something.
Situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up.
Pick that off. Pick that off. Pick that off. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is the team that had Sterling Shepard as their best wide receiver. Oh my God.
let you do the analysis.
Oh my God.
Every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws, and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to
Rest
be
in
more and more
pieces.
impressed.
Rest in pieces to a lost season.
Impressed.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can
This
see
is
the
rough.
confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown.
What a turn of events, man. We had the interception, ready to get the ball at the 30 on their side, and then roughing the passer, and they end up bombing a touchdown.
He's okay.
Oh, this is pain. This is pain.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Every time I hear that, I'm thinking of like the Miami Heat's like 2 minutes. Dos minutos. At least we got back to 25. Alright, guys. Get to see Superstar Brady against freaking Khalil Mack. This is going to be awful. My offensive line is so bad. They drafted my computer drafted a fantasy team and did not think about any of the positions no one thinks about in fantasy. This is why the offensive line is so important. Nobody gives them credit. I have Tom Brady and Jonathan Taylor and Mike Evans. Oh my goodness. Mike Evans and Julio Jones, Marvin Jones and Hunter Henry. So my offensive line is absolute dog water. And so we are horrible. 1-6 so far. We're in dead last in this. That's a good run though. That was a good run. Come on. Let's do something. Let's do something. We've been so bad this entire stream. Let's go. Let's go. Finally, that's what needed to happen. Is that what happened? Y'all make the decision while we've been simulating to finally make Jonathan Taylor run this team because Tom Brady can do nothing but 5-yard checkdowns. Apparently. There we go. We're starting to move it. We're starting to move it. If you're wondering why we're watching this game in particular, those of you that just tuned in, we are watching. I created an online franchise, didn't realize I needed to be on offline to be able to create users for all, because what I was going to do was just pick a game every week that I could of any games where 2 of our teams played each other, but instead, because I did online, I can only see my games. So anytime I play another one of the active teams, which you can see down in the corner over there, we watch it. Come on, stay up, keep going, keep going, keep going. Way to turn it a little bit positive there. Oh, I didn't get nothing. I thought you got one.
Gain on the play, and it's second down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
Those of you that are tuning in, if you think this is a good idea or just enjoy it, drop a like if you haven't. Greatly appreciate that stuff. It helps so much. Let's go, dude. Taylor's taking over this game. You got to keep going. Keep going. Go right back to him. I don't even care. Like, we're making progress.
No gain at all for the offense.
There it is. There it is. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Come on.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
See, little checkdowns, 5-yard checkdowns every time. That's all he does.
They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
It's hilarious, actually. Like, watch. He's going to throw the ball. Where's my mouse? Is he going to let me do it? I don't let me do it. My mouse, there's my mouse. I saw it for a second. Where's it at?
Now Brady again. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes.
It's like popping up for a second and disappearing.
First of their timeouts.
Okay. I was like trying to guess where he's going to throw it. Right there where the linebacker is, right there. At the 10. That's where this ball's going. Every time. Bro! Oh my god! You I don't. Bro. How does this keep happening? Every time something good is about to happen.
And also, like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick.
Bro, what is this luck? What is this luck? Oh my god, man.
What's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this.
I'm getting trolled. Madden is watching this.
What do you think?
Madden is watching this. I swear I'm getting trolled.
Cheering
Anybody that's been here the whole time, like, this is actually starting to get, like, comedic. It's because the dude has superpowers. Like, he just, I don't, no, he didn't even teleport. He threw the ball and it bounced off the guy and went back to the line. It'll probably show the replay at some point. He literally threw the ball where the linebacker was and it bounced off of him and went backwards to the defensive line, and the guy turned around and caught it. Oh my god.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Like, look at these passes, man. Why doesn't Brady do any of this?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Brady literally just does 5-yard checkdowns.
Lawrence gonna throw again.
It's a nightmare.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
This is so bad. Oh, he's got Jerry Jeudy. I didn't know he had Jerry Jeudy.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. 4 seconds to go.
No shot. No shot. No shot.
From 53 yards out. Tucker's kick.
53. They didn't look. Oh, and it's Justin Tucker. Of course, it's Justin Tucker.
So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers.
God, how big is their logo, man? I thought he was like way back at the 50.
In Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA
This is
Sports.
the definition of pain. All right, let's see if we see anybody catch up with anybody from the league. Let's start at the first game of Seattle again. Hey, do we get to see? Oh, this is a Thursday night game. That's right.
In for a fight as they'll do battle with the Los
Dang
Angeles
it.
Rams. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks.
I always
taking on
like focus on the
Jacksonville
Seattle,
Jaguars.
on the Seahawks.
And finally, on Monday Night Football, the Giants and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Kickoff 8:15 Eastern Time.
Pain.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find
The
out,
one that's already
let's
up
turn it
10.
over To our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
If I lose to the Giants, something is wrong. Hey, dude, the Texans beat the Bills like 43-28 last week, or like a few weeks ago.
As we resume action in the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond
This is just painful to watch.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second.
He's gonna throw it to the linebackers. Nope, he actually handed the ball off. Oh, go Taylor, go, go, go! Oh man.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Give it right back. Give it right back. Give it right back to him. There we go. Keep it moving. Keep it. Go, 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 go! No, why'd you cut? Oh, I thought he had that. He's averaging 6 yards a carry. Why is anyone else touching the ball right now? Just do Wildcat. Snap it straight to him.
Finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
Now he'll throw with Brady.
Bro, every time. Every time.
Packer pressure and down.
Every time something good happens, sack comes.
Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of
The pain.
scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Well, 2-yard dump offs. Man, this team is so bad. It's not even funny.
And they're going to face an uphill.
Like, I looked, I was like, oh snap, this ain't even fair. I got Tom Brady, freaking Jonathan Taylor, Mike Evans, Julio Jones. It's like, let's go. And then I actually get out here, and the team is so bad. Brady was like the worst quarterback I could have asked for.
Be a lot loss of 2.
Right, overall 99. I can't throw the ball further than 5 yards.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
Nah, you hear it's me. That's me groaning.
Or from the people who are supporting this team at home. Because it's coming through
Yeah, it's not great.
you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game.
Much of the season.
That last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. So possession goes
Yeah, neutral
over
is
here.
positive because we're constantly in the negative. That's bad.
Here, first down and 10. So here are the Packers now to take
This is
over.
rough.
Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
Come on. Let's get something. It's too late. Ain't no way we're scoring twice in 3 minutes. Not with that stuff happening. Oh, in my misery. It's torture at this point to watch the games. This is ridiculous. I don't know who said that, but you're right. I wasn't expecting to win, but man, the way the game started, I was like, oh, we got a shot, and then it fell apart. And then we come back, I'm like, oh, we got a shot, and interception. Like, it's just...
Up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first
bad.
and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson.
Bro, what am I watching? What am I watching?
To be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Pain. I know we have at least one more game because we'll play the Rams again.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Hey, at least we're knocking their stats down by making them play us live. The game knows you want to win. I think Madden's watching the stream, just trolling me.
They'll try and run.
Look at this. What is that hole? Please be holding on the offense. I feel like roughing the passer on a handoff. Thank you. No, we can't have that. Keep doing it.
Face a second and long following the holding penalty.
We absolutely can have that.
Patterson.
Oh, what is going on, man?
5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And
I should have just chose the Cowboys.
midfield of the 40.
I should have just chose the Cowboys.
Consolation prizes, he's well short of the first.
I don't know why I didn't.
Trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Bro, no way.
Called officially a 66-yard attempt, and that is no good. He gave it
Thank you. I was like, I know he's Justin Tucker, but like, come on.
wide to the
Didn't he hit that, though? Didn't he hit like a 69 or 67 yarder or something? Oh my god, dude. That was close.
Tom Brady in the offense, down by 10, a minute 52 to play. They've yet to dent the scoreboard tonight. Now they've got to do it twice late if they want a chance here. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything.
Get there, get there, get there.
Finish off a ball game.
5-yard dump off every time, man. You have Mike Evans and Julio Jones. Like, what are we doing? Throw the ball downfield.
Good as his last
Downfield. Bomb it. Bomb it.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important.
What? That's the furthest I've seen you throw it, and that was out of bounds.
So he just tossed it away. But that brings
4th and 16. Oh, God.
Now Brady
And he's going to check down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go.
He had it, and he dropped it, man.
Remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. So with that, we can just just about close the book
Look at
on
this.
one, Charles.
In his hands. Mike Evans doesn't drop that.
But Slim just left town on that one.
That was just a tease. That's all that was.
Green Bay's
Like, he hasn't thrown it that far all game. Finally does on 4th and 16 and drops the catch.
able to kneel this one out and finish it
Oh,
off.
man.
And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And just 1 yard here from the 49.
That's game. They're going to hand the ball off one more time and run the time down. Ugh.
As they'll talk things over prior to
Yeah,
this
they're kneeling.
second down play.
GG. Not even. That was awful.
And they'll indeed take a knee. 3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the
G
dime.
and G. Was that in the game, though? Is there enough time for it, too?
Final kneel down here, and
Yeah, that's it.
just about do it. And now is the Packers punter, as he's up to play for the first time tonight.
Why are we... What, seriously?
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot
Dang it,
looks
man.
to be right at the 25-yard line.
1 and 7.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And not all W's are
Oh,
created
God.
equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need
But
to
it
do
did.
anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them.
49 passing yards,
The
Brady.
offense
What are we
obviously
doing?
stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know
What are we doing, man? It's the highest ranked quarterback in the game. I'm getting butchered. Alright, let's advance. Let's advance. Why didn't you pick the Cow? Because I was trying to mix it up. Like, I've been a lifelong Cowboys fan, and that luck has always been awful. So I was like, let me mix it up. The Cardinals have been my second favorite team for over 10 years. And since the Steelers-Cardinals Super Bowl, that was the first Super Bowl party I ever went to. And so I was rooting for the Cardinals during that game because naturally I don't like the Steelers. And ever since then, they've been my second favorite team. So anytime I don't choose the Cowboys or something, I go with the Cardinals. And I should have went with the Cowboys. I thought for sure I'm going to pick the Cowboys and they're going to be awful. I actually am curious what they look like on the standings, like how much better it would be if I was them. All right, let's advance the week and check the standings. All right, we got quite a bit of simulating here because we don't have any games. All right, let's check the season. Broncos, Packers. Oh, look at that. The Buccaneers lost. They're 6-2. Packers, where they beat me, are still going. So let's go ahead and pull that up. Here we are. All right, Packers take the #1 spot. Buccaneers 6-2. Does anybody else have just 2 losses? No. Rams are 5-3. Are the Ravens 5-3? They're 4-3. So technically, we'll adjust it for now. And then anybody else? 4. Bills are 4-3. So they're right there with the Ravens. They're actually ahead of them on here, but we can leave them. They're tied. That's fine. Bengals are 4-4. Are the Titans 4-4? Titans are 4-4. Yeah, so that's still the same. Bengals and Titans right there. Where's the Chiefs? Chiefs up here with them? Am I overlooking the Chiefs? There they are. Okay, they're still 2-6. Okay. And then the Chargers are still 1, and I'm 1-7. Yep. So, well, we had some shifts at the top. Packers looking like they're gonna get the #1 overall pick right now. See how the season plays out. We're gonna get a lot of shifting here, hopefully, because we're about to. Yeah, it might be time for Brady to retire after the season for sure. This is rough. This is like Ben Roethlisberger, like noodle arm type stuff. All right, advanced week. Nobody's the 49ers. Nobody's the Panthers. Nobody's the Seahawks. Hey, we got another dub. Looks like we're going all the way to 14 because that's when we play the Rams. nobody's the Bears either. I think we can see all the way to 17. Is 17 the last? That's not the last game. There's 18 weeks, so we can't see who the very last one is. I could check, but it may spoil the surprise. So, all right, let's check these standings now. After all that simulation, we're in week 14, so this is after 13 weeks. Broncos, number 1 overall. Seahawks, Panthers. The Packers went down some. They're tied again with the Buccaneers, so we'll leave it the way it is. Rams, 8-4, so still right behind them as the Rams. Then Ravens are behind them now, definitively, which I think they were. 7-5. Bills are still tied with them at 7-5. Bengals 6-6, right behind them. Are the Titans still right there with them? They're not. 5-7. So now the Titans are definitively behind the Bengals. The Chiefs close. Nope. Chiefs are 3-9. Has anybody passed them up? Nope. Chargers are 2-10, and we are 2-10. So we're actually tied for last now. So at least there's that. So there really wasn't any shifting at all on the rankings. It's just kind of some like definitive rankings kind of made their way out. So the picture here on what it might look like at the end of all this. So let's go ahead, and this might be the last game we watch. So let's see, because my team definitely ain't making the playoffs. All right, skip. All right, see if we can knock the Rams down. See if we can knock Nathan back some. Oh man, this has been a rough season. 7-6 for the Colts. Definitely right on the money.
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium.
Can't believe we won 2 games, man. This is insane. Slow forward in the game. There we go. Oh dang, we're getting the ball first.
In our final month, we're underway in week 14 from the 6.
Are you not gonna at least get to the 30? They kick it to you at the 6. Come on.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They will be led out by their now 44-year-old quarterback playing in his 22nd NFL season.
Should have retired.
Unbelievable. The great Tom Brady.
Freaking trash. In Madden, anyway. In the Madden simulation, at least this one, Brady is horrible. 5-yard pass. Do I have my mouse now? No. I'll play the guessing game. Okay, JT.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. The numbers for him from a week ago. 11 carries, 94 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And that falls to the
Well, it's always going to get a playoff and choke for the last bit. Yeah. 1 second. Just going to mute my mic real quick.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Rams are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led by their 4th-year quarterback out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it is.
All right, I'm muting my mic now. Sorry about that. Wife came in here for real quick. Oh, no. Do not quit game. First touchdown of the season we've been able to watch. Let's go. The pick six. We are in the lead. This has not happened yet. Oh my goodness. This is it. We're making our comeback here. We're going to make our push to be 9th in the draft instead of 10. Technically, I'm coming for you too, Zach. Was this your actual draft pick? What do you mean? No, like, I don't. This is determining the draft order. Like, this is like we don't pick the. So the way this worked was there's 10 of us in this fantasy football league, and this is my home league. This is the one that's been going for like 8-9 years. And so every year we try to do something unique for the draft order. Usually we do like a March Madness like bracket where we all pick a bracket for college playoffs. And oh God, please get him. Every year we do like a bracket or something unique where like we base our draft order the next year off of it. And basically what we did was something random every year, and that determines the order. Well, this year was late because we didn't really figure out who all was in the league until really, really late. Yeah, gladly take the 10th. I agree, but like in fun, like I don't want to be there. Like I like the 9th too because you're basically on the turn, but like you get the one pick before. But every year we do this, and so now we had to come up with a creative way to do it so close to the season. And I was like, man, there's really nothing we can do. Like one year we did like the NFL draft. We all made picks for like who we thought, how we thought the first round was gonna go, and scored based on that. But so what happened is we all picked a team, and you can see those teams down in that corner: the Packers, the Buccaneers, the Rams, the Ravens, the Bills, the Bengals, the Titans, the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Cardinals. Like we all picked one. I randomized the draft order, and that order was what we picked our teams in. So at least we had some choice in this. And then what I did was I got on Madden, and you can see it at the start of the stream from the beginning. Oh God, dude, they're picking us apart. The start of the stream, we randomized a fantasy draft. So like all these rosters are completely random. Like there's a fantasy draft, we simulated the whole thing, so we had no control of our teams, no control over what they look like, what order the fantasy draft was in, anything like that. And then now we're simulating an entire season, and the way we finish the season with our records on our teams is going to be the order of the draft. So like the best team based on playoff finish is going to be the #1 overall pick. And then the next best team is going to be the #2, and so on. And it's based on playoff record, and then that. This is going to be for next year. Like this, right now is draft season in fantasy football. So like our draft is Sunday the 4th, September 4th, because the following Thursday is kickoff for NFL. So we always push it just in case like preseason injuries and stuff like that happen. You know, you don't want to draft right now, and then your main player get hurt in a preseason game, and then you're screwed like the whole season. And so what you want is the closer to the draft, the better. And so this is to determine our order for our draft we're doing in 2 weeks, or 1 week, whatever it is. I think it's 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 Sundays from now. This is to determine what our draft order is going to be. Mine's looking like I'm going to be dead last in 10th place. So like, oh God, he walked right in. Oh, good stop. Good stop. That was before a first. What? No, challenge that. Challenge that. No way, that was not a first. Can I challenge that? Like, I can't, but like, I can't intervene. Like, this is all simulated. Fumble something. Oh my God, he walked right in. God dang it. But yeah, this is gonna be our draft order for 2 weeks from now. On the 4th, it'll be based on the results from this stream. That hurts.
Down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, They look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Well, they left me enough time, though. We can do something with it, hopefully. At least the field goal.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make
1 second, I'm looking at this.
You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead.
Go. Man, that was a deep pass, kind of.
It allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
I literally can close my eyes and know where he's going to throw the ball every time.
Brady's saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line.
Look at that. What's happening? We're playing football in week 14?
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
It's looking bad for you. It is, man. I don't. I think at best, at absolute best, I think I could pull a pick 8 overall, which would be the Chiefs losing out and me winning out. I don't think I could catch the Titans.
Brady going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And able to break one.
At a first? No. All right. Well, we got Jonathan Taylor. Come on. We're gonna score here. Let's go.
Open man, Westbrook-Akine. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they
Not bad. Not bad.
50 seconds to go.
Piecing something together here. Come on.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on.
Into the red zone.
Every time I get teased with this, we throw an interception or something stupid.
The out route incomplete. It's
Hey, we're about to score. Like, literally it happened like twice now. I'm about to score a really good drive and just throw an interception.
They'll contain him to just 4.
Come on.
Second down. Again, it's Brady. They'll check this one down to 10.
Come on. Do not get this stop.
Gonna call another timeout. They're
It's like 3rd and 2. We got this. Come on. Hand it off to Taylor. Hand it off to Taylor. That's not Taylor, is it? I think it might be. Let him take it out. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14.
What am I supposed to do? I literally, this is, how many times? How many times? Oh my God. Oh my God.
They'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. Kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start.
Sweet Jesus, man. How many more times? I literally called it. I was like, every time we've been in this position, an interception has happened. Every time. This is the worst luck I've ever seen in my life.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six.
Tom Brady has been the detriment of this team. Just, I hated him and I needed to root for him for this, and it's just reinforcing the hate. Oh my God, man. It's not even surprising at this point. Like, it's happened so many times.
Brady, he'll drop this down to Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup.
This is so bad.
Just like that, it's third down. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up.
I literally can't believe this happened.
For our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started.
Oh, we can see some scores. Anybody?
Capital.
Bengals lost. Okay. Titans won. Chiefs lost. Okay. Well, I mean, we're going to lose, so it doesn't even matter. Chargers won. God. Ugh, that hurts. It's like forcing us into that L. Ravens lost. Okay. That might shift some things. Buccaneers won, but the Bills lost. They played each other. Okay. Packers won, of course. So the Buccaneers, okay, they both won, so they're still tied. Okay.
And they were winners in that one over the visiting
Good Lord.
Steelers. Justin Herbert sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys are out in front as we send you back out to Glendale. Hook up once again with Brandon Godden.
This is so bad. Like, you literally can't make this up. Cannot make this up.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Here comes KJ Osborne out of his end zone.
Bro, my guy can get the ball at the 6 and make it to the 26. This guy gets the ball halfway in the end zone and makes it to the 27. I like KJ Osborne a lot, though. Break out your inbound. Alright, what horrible thing's going to happen to me this time?
Mixon will get it to start the second half. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
This is just so bad. I literally cannot believe we had a touchdown. We were going to go up 14-7, and we threw a pick 6 with 30 seconds left to go in the half. And on top of that, the Chargers won, the team we were tied with.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Third and short yardage.
Get that. Oh, man, you got to catch that, man. It's got to be an interception. At least it's a punt. Come on. Take it back. Take it back to the house. Nobody blocks on my punts, though.
So a change of possession here on the
My punt returns, I mean.
possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
Let's do something. Let's do something. Let's show some entertainment that's not me just taking a fat L.
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt.
Downfield.
Downfield and score.
It's okay-ish. It's still about the same.
For the second half.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25 on second.
Bro, that was a tight throw. I thought that was a pick. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Again,
Come on. Get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. Bro, this man fell on the ground, got back up, and still sacked you. Throw the ball away.
First sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long.
Brady is a nightmare.
You're counting
But not in the way that makes like defenses scared. In the way that makes like you terrified to have him on your team.
pressure towards the quarterback.
It was a good drive too. 3rd and 18, another sack. Just bro, it's in the worst ways too. Like it's making a good drive and then back-to-back sacks, or about to score and throwing a goal line interception. Like it's like it's not just like the team sucks. It's like they dangle hope, and then as soon as it's about to happen, they just rip it right out of my hands. It's so much worse. Oh God, that's another GG. Can't even get the punt off in time.
That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the Cardinals punter now.
Not good, not good.
On his own goal line.
I think we pretty much pencil in last pick.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends
Again, being on the turn's nice, so I will give it that, but man. Dagger and a half is what that is.
Defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock.
Make sure I didn't miss any chats. I'll check after this. I can see the chat, but I'm talking about the ones that like are held for review.
I try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Come on, let's get a stop here.
Here's 2nd and 9.
We need a quick stop, like a 3 and out. We can't do any kind of like giving them anything.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Well, oh, did we hold him?
And getting this just shy of
Oh God,
midfield, spotted at the 49.
that's GG's.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
It's a handoff, yep. And here come our timeouts. A good stop though. I mean, we still have kind of a shot if we can 3 and out this here. Or not 3 and out, but like get a stop on this. Don't let them get another first. 'Cause they're gonna run it every time. And then we're gonna have like a minute and a half with no timeouts. And Brady's gonna check down to the linebacker over and over again. And we're gonna run out of time again like we did the first game.
Back-to-back running plays, putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? It's Mixon on the counter.
Okay, timeout again. All right, go ahead and get the punt out of the way.
First down as he stopped at the 48. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll head to the
Yeah, Justin Tucker was literally attempting a field goal here. Almost made it too.
On is the
Oh,
punting
awful
battle
punt.
as this one's sent away. And no
Okay,
return.
not bad, not bad.
Angle this one out of
We can work with that.
Tom Brady in the offense.
We can work with that.
14-7, just over a minute 40 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a
Come on.
comeback here as they've got
At a minute 43, it's a lot of time. We have no timeouts, but that's a lot of time to do something with.
back to throw, Brady. And Brady gonna be
I
intercepted.
don't know. I don't know what you want. I don't know what to say at this point. Freaking interception immediately, dude.
Go to the 31-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Oh my God, dude. I can't.
Maybe for his own sake after
This
the
is
game,
misery.
they have to announce
This is misery. I hope week 18 is not somebody
interception that he threw.
that has a team. I don't even want to watch this anymore. This is so bad.
And still a little
Oh
bit
my
time.
God.
The defense can't stop the clock, so 3
I literally, I
should
don't.
be enough
It's
to
the
finish this
worst
one off.
offense I've ever seen in my life.
And they will take a knee here. 2nd and 11.
GG. I cannot believe how bad this has went.
A handoff to Mixon.
Man, look at that cheekiness right there.
At the 26, following a gain of 6.
GG. God, that hurts. Man, every time I think there's like an actual shot, like I don't know why I even think that.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in the spot here.
Rough.
This from 45 yards away. So the LA
Yeah,
Rams
throw it on the
with a
ground.
victory here.
That's what I want to
It
do.
wasn't a
Just
shutout
flip
to
this
get
whole
the
table.
points in the
Team is
first
so
quarter,
bad.
but 2nd, 3rd, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like almost like you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup.
This is unbelievable, man. Like, anytime anything has even remotely well, a turnover immediately follows. Goodness. All right. Let's advance. Who do we got week 18? Okay, Seattle. So, good. We don't have to watch any more games unless we can, and it's a playoff game and not me. If it lets me watch those. All right, let's check going in after 14 weeks. What are we looking like? All right, Packers 10-3, Buccaneers 10-3. So the top two still stay the same. Rams 9-4, so they're staying number 3. Ravens 7-6. The Bills, they're 7-6, so those two are staying there too. Ravens and Bills. And then after that, we've got Bengals 6-7, Titans 6-7. They're back to tied again. So they're fighting for 6th, I believe. Yeah, 6th and 7th. Then what are we looking like? Chiefs are 3-10. Chargers are 3-10. Chiefs and Chargers now. And then we're measly 2-11. Oh God. All right, here we go. Run us into the playoffs. Advance Sim 2 playoffs. Here we go. All right, let's take a look and see after the regular season. Seahawks, Broncos, Packers, Buccaneers. Packers ended up 13-14 or 13-4. Buccaneers ended up 12-5. So they actually finished ahead, but it's not over yet because of that. Bills, so Ravens finished 3rd. Or where's the Rams? Did the Rams fall off some? Oh, they did. Rams dropped all the way to 9-8. Did they miss the playoffs? Or did they wild card in? We'll see. Titans right there at 8-9. Did they pass the Bengals? They did. Bengals were 7-10. Let's go ahead and adjust that. Titans passed the Bengals there. And the Rams are back here behind them. The Rams and the Titans, Bengals. How'd it finish with like the Chiefs and all of us down here at the bottom? Cardinals, what? 6? 6? Bro, what? We won out? Chargers, Chiefs. Oh my God, what a shift. The Cardinals jump up all the way to 8th. And then the Chargers are 9th with the Chiefs 10th. Wow, what some movement there at the end. Look at that. What? Oh my goodness. I'm taking yeah, you got 10th. Let's see these playoffs. View the playoff bracket. Let's see who's in, cuz I think the Rams may have missed. Yeah, the Rams missed. So, yeah, you have your set order here. We're fighting for the top 4 with playoffs, but 5th are the Rams. Nathan with the Rams. 6th is Kelsey with the Titans. 7th, I still think that's Christian. I'm pretty sure Christian has the Bengals. 7th is Christian with the Bengals. Then I finished 8th with the Cardinals. And then T Green 9th with the Chargers. And Zach, you ended up finishing 10th with the Chiefs. Let's go. Yeah, you like being on the turn. It's exciting to not be dead last, though. Like, that was insane. Like, based on what we saw, they really turned it up there at the end just to end up sucking anyway. But, all right, so do we have any teams playing each other that we can watch? Packers, Bucks, Ravens. No, we don't. So let's go ahead and advance. All right, let's go ahead and advance a week. And give me just a second. All right, sorry about that. Why was in here? All right, so let's go ahead and advance a week. See what happened this wild card weekend. Playoff bracket. First, Bills moved on. Ravens did not. Packers moved on, and Bucks did not. So, the Ravens and the Bucks did not move on. So let's go back to the regular season record and see between the Bucks and the Ravens who had the better season. I believe it was the Ravens that finished better. No, the Bucks finished better. Okay, 12-5, and the Ravens were 10-7. That's right. So that means go ahead and go up here, and let me double check. Nobody tied, right? Like I didn't give anybody those positions. 9-8, Rams, Titans 8-9, Bengals 7-10, Cardinals 6-11, Chargers 5-12, Chiefs 4-13. Yeah, okay, good. There's no ties, so I have to do like next season. So yeah, so that's gonna move our. That's gonna move the Ravens and the Bucks ahead of them. So now it's coming down between the Packers and the Bills for the #1 pick. So it looks like we now have it set. Pick number 3 is the Buccaneers. Pick number 4. So Zach, your brother Ilos. I don't know his name. I never caught his name. Ilos with the number 3 overall pick. The Ravens with Victor, I believe his name was, is number 4. Rams, Nathan, number 5. Titans, Kelsey, number 6. Bengals, Christian, number 7. Cardinals, me, number 8. Chargers, T Green, number 9. And Zach, you got number 10 with the Chiefs. So it's coming down to the Bills and the Packers. All right, let's see. See the finale. Are we going to find out this round, or are they both going to make it? If they both get eliminated, it comes down to their record, which I believe would be the Packers. So let's go ahead and advance. All right, here we go. View playoff bracket. Did the Bills make it? They did not. Did the Packers? They did. So it looks like Packers are walking out of here with the #1 overall pick in the draft. That's going to be Major Hughes winning that #1 overall pick, and Thundering Hachuli swooping in with that number 2 with the Bills. So let's go ahead and simulate just for fun to see if the Packers win the Super Bowl, to see how the season plays out. What you see on the screen is the final draft order. Number 1 is Major Hughes taking that #1 spot with the Packers with the #1 overall pick. Number 2 is Thundering Hachuli with the Bills. Number 3 is Ilos with the Buccaneers. Number 4 is Victor with the Ravens. Number 5 is Nathan with the Rams. Number 6 is Kelsey with the Titans. Number 7 is Christian with the Bengals. Number 8 is me with the Cardinals. Number 9 is T Green with the Chargers. And number 10 is going to be Zach with the Chiefs. That is our official schedule. You see on the screen, or official draft order on the screen down there. All right, let's just for fun, let's see if the Packers can pull it off. We're at the Pro Bowl. Oh, they did. They're in the Super Bowl. Can we watch it? I'd love to be able to watch it if we can. I don't think we can. Dang it. I wonder if I go to schedule if I could see it. Let's see here. League. Schedule. Ah, we can't. Okay. Dang. Alright, well, let's simulate it. Did that have a simulate here? No. Okay. I don't want to advance to offseason. Well, let us just sim this week. I don't know how to just sim this week. I don't think we can. Okay, we'll do this next week. Who won? 35-23. The Major Hughes team came out with that Super Bowl win. There we go. So that is your official draft order right here. Go ahead and pull this up here. Make it a lot larger. That right there is going to be the official draft order. Go ahead and swap over here to this screen. Add that to this this theme, or this here window capture. Add. It's gonna be cut out the same way too. I don't know if it is or not. There we go. It didn't work. Try it this way. See if we can customize it so we can put it up large again on the screen. There we go. I think we're about to get it. There we go. Bam. There we go. Now let's make it larger. Turn this little piece off here. There we go. All right. There we have it. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this stream. That is your official, actual schedule or draft. I don't know why I keep saying schedule. Draft order right there. One more time, we've got Major used with the Packers with #1 overall. We've got Thundering Hachuli #2 with the Bills. #3 is going to be Ilos with the Bucks. #4 is going to be Victor with the Ravens. #5 is going to be Nathan with the Rams. #6 is going to be Kelsey with the Titans. #7 is going to be Christian with the Bengals. 8 is going to be me with the Cardinals. 9th is going to be T Green with the Chargers, and 10th is going to be Zach with the Chiefs. That is our schedule. Thank you guys for joining us. Almost 3 hours stream. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. You guys let me know if you did too, and if so, we'll definitely try to do it again next year. Next year I'll be able to do it a lot better to where we don't just have to watch my team every year or every week, or that we have games. I can actually do the offline mode now that I know to do offline mode, and create multiple users where like I'm the coach for every one of our teams, and I can just shift between which team and then watch the game that I want to watch based on, like, because there's some matches like the one week where it was the Bucks versus Bills is much more interesting than anything my team was doing, and so it would have been a lot more entertaining and everybody be a lot more involved and enjoying a lot more getting to watch their teams play too and not just mine. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. Those of you that did and hung out, thanks Zach for being here almost the whole time. Chaos as well, or Wolf C, thank you for being here almost the whole time. And those of you that are new to my channel, drop a like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate any of that. Those of you that are returning and curious as to what this is, I still appreciate the like. Fantasy football is a big part of my life. I love it. And so may have some stuff coming on the channel related to that. I have not decided the direction I'm going with that yet. If I want to still keep it separate or if I want to kind of blend it all on here. So a lot of decisions with that side of things. But nonetheless, this has been fun. This is going to be it. Thanks for having. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for being here. So that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop that like, and we are going to go ahead and head on out of here. Thank you guys. I'm out. Bye.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Stop this conversation. We got no relation. I have come, it's cold and losing my control. The light is gone, the night has come, it's crazy. The night is gone. Losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. Night is coming. It's crazy. Night is coming. You know we don't. And it goes like this. You could say